get a little confused about the difference between eggs we eat and the eggs that chicks pop out of. Well, it's actually quite simple. Female chickens, or hens, lay a lot of eggs during their lifetime, anywhere from 150 to 300 per year. The eggs that you eat are unfertilized eggs. They're laid by chickens who are really good at laying eggs. Unfertilized means that no chick can ever grow inside of them. They're the ones that you get at the grocery store. Fertilized eggs that hatch into chicks are different. At the broiler breeder farm, they're raised for meat production and are called broiler hatching eggs. They're fertilized naturally with a male and a female chicken. Chicks grow inside fertilized eggs that come from a broiler breeder farm. At the broiler breeder farm, young hens, the female chickens, and roosters, the male chickens, are kept in separate barns until they're old enough to mate. These barns are called pullet barns. That's the name farmers give young female chickens before they're old enough to lay eggs. Once they're old enough, they're placed in the same barn as the males to mate. Broiler chickens will lay about 150 eggs a year, and with luck, most of those eggs will be fertilized. The eggs are gathered automatically, several times a day. They gently roll from the nesting boxes onto a long conveyor belt. It runs pretty slowly to make sure that the eggs don't break. They arrive at the packaging line where they get weighed and carefully checked over. From there, they're carefully loaded onto crates and shipped to a hatchery, where they'll hatch into chicks. Hi, Gary.
Hey, Jilly, how are you today?
I'm great, how are you?
Oh, fantastic. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
So Gary is the vice president of the Broiler Breeder Farm, which is an awesome operation. So I'm gonna need to ask you some questions if that's all right.
Go ahead.
So what can you tell me a little bit about this farm?
So at this facility, we produce hatching eggs, fertilized eggs that go to our hatchery. So we have about 60,000 breeders, and we produce about 10 million fertilized eggs a year that are sent to our hatchery.
Wow, that's a lot. How many chickens does that take?
Yeah, we have 60,000 birds, and they produce about 155 eggs per bird.
Wow, that's wild. So how long have you been a farmer?
I've been a farmer for 30 years.
30 full years?
30 full years.
Wow. So is there something you like most about that, or?
Well, I looked at farming as an opportunity, and it's such a wonderful industry to be in. We need good people in this industry, and there's so many wonderful jobs and that you can make a really good living.
What kinds of jobs are there here on your farm, or just in agriculture in general?
Well, on my farm, we have jobs that we have people that maintenance our equipment. We have people that wash our buildings. We have caretakers that have to look after the chickens. We also have higher end jobs. We have breeder managers, which are responsible for the production of the birds. We have a hatchery manager, which also is a production manager. We have feed mill managers. I mean, there's so many opportunities.
Wow, I should be a farmer.
Yes, you should.
Well, thank you so much for showing us around. I have to get going because there are definitely some eggs I have to follow to the hatchery. I'll catch you later.